World. This is Antonio Gas with I Shop Black Network. I'm here today with Miss Tonisha Denson, owner of OBI Official Business Inc. As I told you last time, we had Mr. Craig Stevens on with Mela Miracle. We will be doing these segments periodically, basically exposing Black-owned businesses here in Jacksonville and abroad. We think it is very, very important that we do this because the only way for people to patronize us is to know who we are, where we are, and what we do. So we're taking the time out of our busy schedules to enlighten the consumers of Jacksonville on who these people are, who the Black business owners and professionals are here in the city. And we got a lot of calls, a lot of emails, and a lot of inboxes with companies that definitely want to come on and take advantage of this opportunity, but we narrowed it down, and Ms. Denson is here. I've had the liberty of using her services. She is, when I say impeccable, this year I really, really needed someone to get me in line with some business endeavors, and I called on her, and she definitely stepped up to the plate and helped us out over here at Adtronics and I Shop Black. So I just felt like it was my debt to her to allow her to come on, and maybe she can help out some other business owners here in the Jacksonville area. Without further ado, Ms. Denson.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me. I started out Cartier Feet and TS Inc. back in 2008. Did a little bit of revamping, changed my business name to OBI now, Official Business Inc. as of 2015. So I've been around. Started out with H&R Block 2006, for my clients, and I'm here servicing Jacksonville, servicing Tampa, servicing Georgia, North Carolina, Miami, Philadelphia, just to name a couple of places.
So tell us what it is that you do, actually.
I'm a tax preparer. I also own a small call center where we do inbound customer service for several clients, different clients. But my main thing, tax professional.
Okay, so tell us some of the things that a tax professional do, not just a tax preparer, but tax professional.
I am abreast of the laws, first of all, as a tax professional. I am able to break down a tax return without a computer.
Okay.
I am able to crunch numbers, take numbers, do whatever my client needs to be done. I work for my clients versus the IRS. That is a major difference. So that's a bit of a small.
Okay, so where are you located? Well, before we get into that, tell the business owners of Jacksonville and abroad, the African-American business owners, like in I Shop Black Land, why is it important to have a tax professional prepare your taxes versus just going anywhere out there in the scope of TurboTax, but having a professional who you can meet and greet and actually, I would say, hold out.
Well, I would say the difference between having a tax professional, I'll give it this way, and a lot of people like to use CPAs opposed to tax professionals, but I'm certified to prepare taxes. I received my certification from H&R Block back in 2006. CPAs, they don't go to school for preparing your tax returns. They are the nurses, and I am the doctor.
Okay.
So a nurse can deliver a baby, but she didn't necessarily go to school to deliver a baby, correct?
Yes. So there's a difference.
Major difference.
So for people who or having a, we're not, I guess you're not saying not to have a CPA,
No.
but you're just giving the difference between a CPA and a tax professional. So sometimes it's better to have both.
Yes.
In business. And I was just in a meeting last week with the guy who used to work for the IRS. He's actually very well known out there in IRS land, and he fights against the IRS now. And he was saying how important it is to have two opposing individuals, not so much as against each other, but just two separate professionals that handle your business so that you can see the pros and the cons, and so that they can have a mixture of how to help you save you money and keep you out of different situations or whatever. But he did say how important it was to definitely have a tax professional prepare your taxes, as opposed to someone who's just saying, okay, I know about taxes. And sometimes the CPA falls in that category. So definitely well understood. Like I said earlier at the beginning of the interview, that you definitely help at Tronics a lot, and pretty much unselfishly, you know, and on point, on time, calling me when I wasn't on time, making sure I had everything I need, made runs for us when you really didn't have to, down to the Florida Department of Revenue and different things. So, and then I, in return, referred you business, because I only refer individuals who I believe in, who have a professional attitude. And not all I've worked with, but if I've gotten the vibe from someone else that these professionals or business owners are great, then I will refer. That's what it's all about out here in our community. It's about coming together and pulling each other up, you know, and definitely patronizing each other. And sometimes we don't even know that how much is needed. You know, I don't know where you were when I referred those people, but I know that I wanted to put that money in your piggy bank rather than going elsewhere. You know, I won't say where elsewhere is, but, and you're not the only tax professional that I support, but you did definitely help us out. But there's other people that I'll push and refer because we're just not limited to one. I'm loyal to African-American business owners. How many tax professionals? There's several. She's just the one that's on the show, the one that I choose to have here. But all of the African-American tax professionals out there that are doing their thing, definitely a thumbs up to you guys. Everybody else who's doing their thing, whether it be tax professional, attorney, doctors, shoe store owners, soap makers, whatever the case is, we definitely need to make sure that we're supporting these individuals. And that's what I Shop Black is all about. Bringing these these African-American business owners and professionals to the forefront. And then I told you last time that we're not just stopping there. We want to know if you're a commissioned salesperson at a department store or wherever, we need to know where you are too as well. So link in ishopblack.com, ishopblack.com. Go in, join. We've had a few people join this network over the last couple of weeks. Not enough. The only way that we're going to know who you are is by you guys attaching yourself to this platform. We've been doing this for quite some time, and we're relaunching. We're bringing it to the forefront, and we want to be a force to be reckoned with. There should be no excuses on why we don't know who you are, where you are, and what you do. And we have to start this somewhere. There's a lot of different platforms out there, and we want to work with them too as well. But we see the importance of this one because, one, my company that I own at Tronics, we're into technology. So there's a lot that's embodied into this website and this app that'll be launched here in the next few months. It'll allow you to find businesses that are in the closest proximity to where you are. You can just go there, do a search, hairstylist, auto dealer, tax professional, jobs. There'll be events. There's all kind of different things, but we got to get it loaded up, guys. Everybody's talking this Black with Black movement, support who supports you, and Shop Black, and all these different things, and that's great. But it starts with the business owners first. We have to be somewhere to be found, and this is what we put together for you guys to be able to have a place to be found. I mean, it's a small investment. I think it's $20 a month, $240 a year for the exposure. I mean, again, wireless keyboard is $240, you know. So it's just a small price to pay. Stop excluding yourself and fighting against yourself, and get out of your own way and start supporting yourself, and start supporting other fellow business owners too as well. In closing, can you please give Liveland your contact information, how they can contact you in various ways?
I can be contacted 904-240-2154. That is my personal.
Okay.
I am also located on iShopBlack.
That's right. She is there. If you're not there, you need to get there. iShopBlack.com is their website.
iShopBlack.
iShopBlack.com.
It's all
OBI
there.
Official Business Inc. Miss Tonisha Denson is here. You want to be here, inbox me, message me, call me 237-6906. We're doing this every Monday at 11. We started just a tad bit late, had a little technical difficulty, but of course we always gonna get it together, bring it back together, and go live like it's supposed to be. Before we leave, I want to do a 10-second moment of silence for the baby who lost his life last night. 3-year-old found in a tank, and I'm not gonna go as far as mentioning names. I leave that to the family members, but his dad is someone that I know, someone I have great respect for, a local Black business owner. Just devastation. They're still working out what's what, so I don't want to speak on it, but we do know that a little guy lost his life, and I can't imagine the feeling and the pain that they're going through right now. But this is just my way of uplifting the family, and just, you know, hope that God will intervene and touch their hearts and their minds and keep them at peace during this trying time. But I'm going to give a 10-second moment of silence, if we would. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure having you here. And please shop Black. iShopBlack.com.
Please shop Black.
That's right.
Please.
And we're out.
We're out.